fired their general manager, Ryan McDonough. You may have heard this yesterday. He's been... But I do want to get to some of the NBA news of the day. The Suns fired their general manager, Ryan McDonough. You may have heard this yesterday. He's been with the franchise since 2013, and after the news broke, Suns owner Robert Sarver discussed his controversial decision to part ways with McDonough just 9 days before the season starts over the radio. Here is what he talked to 98.7 FM in Phoenix. Quote, "We discussed a number of opportunities I felt like were realistic in terms of what progress would look like, and ultimately for me, the rate of progress wasn't there where I thought it needed to be. I didn't feel we achieved all of what we set out to achieve this offseason." Now, I'm going to add to that and say that Woj just put up a tweet that league sources are telling ESPN that Sarver is leaning toward making James Jones, who has been their vice president of basketball operations, their full GM. We, of course, know James so well from being that 14-year veteran in the NBA. He's got huge respect from the guys. He's got championship rings. What's your gut on this, Nick, when you look at the mechanics of Phoenix and how things are working out there?
If you had doubts about McDonough, Rich, why did you let him build the roster this summer, hire the coach, make the important #1 draft pick, make some deals? Why did you let him go through all those machinations and then a few days before the season say, you know what, it's not good enough? If you were going to make the move at the end of the year and let the new person, James Jones, come in with a fresh slate.
I have to agree with Nick. I think this is a little bit deeper than what they're allowing us to know publicly. You know, some guys are just not able to bring in free agents. And, you know, you look at the situation in Phoenix, and a beautiful city, a great team with a lot of upside. They got the #1 pick in the draft this year. And, you know, you would think that they're one of the hottest young teams out there, but when a situation like this happens, it makes you realize that no one has.
Yeah, they're not a young team.
I mean, it's interesting.
Cherries and White Anson,
that was a destination that players wanted to play for.
Beautiful city. Great place to play.
Yeah, and it's interesting. We heard Robert Sarver talk in the spring. We talked about this on the show about how, we're going to get a high draft pick, and then I think our goals are to also, we have.
I think the Phoenix Suns gonna beat the Warriors.
Okay,
before the Phoenix Suns have to beat the Blazers. The stupid, dumb young Blazers.
To me at the time, who do you think? Even just in your plan, in your whiteboard plan, who do you think?
Phoenix Suns awesome.
It is weird to
me that he
Suns
awesome. Phoenix Suns.
You just said on the radio.
Phoenix Suns could be in the playoffs.
9 games before the season. Remember, this is a team that fired Earl Watson, right? Just right at the beginning of the season last year. It seems like a strange way.
Phoenix Suns could be in the playoffs.
How do you deal with that instability?
Well, it's tough as a player. You know, you have to do your job and allow management.
And all the calls of Arizona and hockey and baseball and
pieces in place
college softball girls, Arizona can be
Phoenix. I don't think it is fitting
in the playoffs.
You know, you got a young player like Devin Booker,
and college basketball too, and football also, and hockey, and all the sports of all Arizona be in the playoffs.
Going forward.
So interesting. And look, the talent on the floor is finally better than they've had in so long. I love watching Devin Booker play. I'm excited for DeAndre Ayton. I was excited for them to find a point guard somewhere from some other team somehow.
I'd like to see Phoenix Suns play the Blazers.
They need one. So we'll see what happens there. I do want to get, because especially Nick's here, and you know you love it. You need it. Our daily installment, one of our shows within a show.